so now we're to Act 5 of Planet Wisp. I think this is one of those pathetically short ones. One of those pathetically short ones that are here for some reason. There is a problem I have with colors. Well, there's really two problems that I have with colors that keep it from being, like, a super awesomely phenomenal masterpiece game, you know? And that is, number one, of course, the controls. Sonic's stiff. And number two is some of the design in this game is pretty bland. Which is unfortunate. Generations completely handles the design problem that I have with this game, but it still needs some improvement in the control area. Precise platforming shouldn't be a problem with Sonic. It wasn't back in Adventure 1 or 2, which are still the two best controlling 3D Sonic games. Platforming in adventure games was perfect. Heroes came and screwed that up, and they haven't gotten it right since. They try to compensate for his stiff control in this game by giving him a double jump, and it does help, but they still need to fix his damn control. And I think they'll probably do it. Ever since Unleashed, they've been constantly improving from game to game to game. And I think now that they have the design and the formula of it all down perfectly with Generations, I think they'll fix the control. Or what they could do is completely screw over everything that they built up and just go a completely different route. Which I actually don't know what to expect anymore from anything. To quote the famous Spike Spiegel, whatever happens, happens. God, I love that anime. That is probably my favorite anime. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood comes pretty close, and honestly, so does Gurren Lagann. But Cowboy Bebop's probably above those two. Just because, kind of like the Star Wars trilogy, I can just rewatch it over and over and over, and not get sick of it. Lord of the Rings trilogy as well. Lord of the Rings trilogy, Star Wars trilogy, Cowboy Bebop, Firefly, I don't need anything more than those. I am set for life. Just rewatching them time and time again. I actually recently rewatched the entirety of The Legend of Neil from beginning to end in like one day, and I forgot how much I loved that little short show. God, everything they do with that show is pretty much perfect. The Legend of Neil, There Will Be Brawl, and Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along blog are perfect examples of low-budget film masterpieces. I mean, those prove you don't need a big budget to make an absolute masterpiece of film. You really don't. And I will go as far as to say that they are masterpieces, because they really are. And the Transformers movies are perfect examples that a high-budget film can still suck.
There's the generator. Seems like these guys are getting harder and harder to find.
Not really.
I know for a fact these guys are getting harder and harder to beat.
Not at all.
All planets in Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park are, as far as you know, wholly owned properties
Coming up is one of my favorite lines ever in anything.
Photography, video reproduction, or shutting down of generators is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Eggman, I am going to save
It's right
this
after
planet,
this.
and I am going to free these
Here it is.
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me.
Oh yeah. I can relate, Sonic.
Try to be reasonable.
What's that? Torrenting's illegal? There's not a copyright law in the universe that is going to stop me. I don't actually torrent. The only thing I'll ever torrent is, like old Super Nintendo games and stuff. Like, I bought Mass Effect Trilogy, and some of my friends were like, "Oh man, you're doing it wrong, you gotta torrent." And I'm like, "Are you guys idiots?" I'm sorry, BioWare is one of the few companies that I think deserves my money this generation. So yeah, you can bet I'm gonna spend money on their trilogy. Oh, all they did was created the greatest gaming trilogy of all time. Ever. Yeah, I will say that. Not just, no, I won't limit it at sci-fi, I'll say of all time. I'm sorry, but I think they deserve money for that. Well, like old games and stuff, the only way you can buy them is by, like, getting them from old vendors and stores that have that kind of stuff. And where I live, that is non-existent. So,
Wow, sometimes I even impress myself. For a second there, I wasn't sure I was going to pull it off.
really?
Well, who am I kidding? We both knew how this would end.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Are you talking to the broken robot who can't hear you?
Maybe. That's between me and the robot. See, the important thing here is the alien planet is free.
Absolutely.
So, we can just forget about the whole talking to dead robots thing, right?
Nope.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, come on. I've seen you save the day a lot of times, but I've never seen you talk to a pile of metal.
Touché.
Next stop, planet.
And to Aquarium Park we go. Oh, I love this track so much, and I love the aesthetics so much, and I like how Sonic can actually swim in a 3D Sonic game. Well, not really swim, but touch water without dying. Oh, I love this track. And I love the look of this level too. It's so beautiful. This reminds me of that one level in Unleashed, though. I think it was called, like, Chunnan or something. Oh, Unleashed. I just want to play the daytime stages. Enough of this werehog crap. God damn it. I didn't want to do that. Wee. Boing. Kick to the box. If only I had a light, or no, not light, what's it called? Laser, that's what it's called. a laser wisp. I could use the diamond things to get a red ring, I think. Obligatory elevator sequence and everything. Boost time. Oh my god, I'm going so fast. Ah! Gotta kill all these enemies with a box. It shames them that I killed them with a box. Oh! Barely got through that. And end of the level rule. Act 2. Because 2 comes after 1. I love this. This is probably my favorite version of Aquarium Park theme right here. I like Act 1 better when you're playing the level, but if you just sit and listen to this one I think beats Act 1's theme. Especially when you get to the later parts. Oh god, it's awesome. The later parts that we won't be hearing because this level is too short to hear it. Red ring. Okay, I don't know what that was about. See? At least I'm passing.